Hello everybody, my name is Josh and welcome back to the Mega Man playthrough. This is part 4. We're going to be starting Dr. Wily today. Dr. Wily has 4 stages at his disposal. In this episode we're going to be playing the first 2. So, first thing I want to say is this beeping sound is really annoying. But second of all, do you remember how I said that the guys can kill you in 3 hits? One. Two. Let's hope I don't mess up this last one. 3. There are 3 big eyes in the opening to Wily Castle. Oh yeah, Elect Beam can be used to take out. Ah, perfect. So, in the first game, the Wily doesn't actually have a castle. He has a fortress thing. It's really weird. Don't fall down. Cool. He doesn't have a castle. He has a fortress type thing. I don't know how to explain it, and you don't actually see the castle. It's the only Mega Man game where you don't actually see the castle. The only one. So this bit right here, because as I said, for some reason invincibility frames don't stop spikes for some reason, you want to wait in between each jump. In the Wily Wars remake on the Sega Genesis, this doesn't matter nearly as much. But in the original, you kind of have to. Okay, this room right here is infamous for a very good reason. You need the magnet beam to get through this room. If you did not pick up the magnet beam in the Elect Man stage, you cannot get through this castle, fortress thing. Okay, this upcoming boss is considered by many to be the hardest boss in the game, even harder than Wily himself. And there's a very good reason for that. This is the Yellow Devil. Watch his pattern, it's the exact same every time it passes. And I died. I wanted to actually showcase the pause trick here. I was trying not to die. But the pause trick is basically, I'll explain it when it happens. Now I do actually have the Yellow Devil's pattern memorized, and it's easiest to dodge, quite frankly, when he's not on screen, because you have a lot of time to get it. Okay, so what I just did is I paused the game. I didn't pause with the start button, I paused the game with the select button. This is the only classic Mega Man game that you're able to pause the game with the select button. There's a very good reason for this. What I just did was I hit the select button twice in a row. I hit the Yellow Devil again. This makes the Yellow Devil really easy to defeat, and it's actually something I wanted to showcase in this playthrough. With skill and luck, I could probably actually beat the Yellow Devil naturally, normally. You have to in the Wily Wars remake. But if you just repeatedly hit the select button, the invincibility frames... Well, here's the thing. Robot Masters in Mega Man 1, or bosses for that matter, don't have invincibility frames. As such, you can hit them repeatedly over and over again until they die, if you pause the game. It can be done with every single weapon, but other weapons are easier to do it with others. The Thunder Beam is the easiest to do it with, and ironically, the Thunder Beam is the Yellow Devil's weakness. Alright, Wily 2. We are now somehow up in the air, and oh boy. These things are great. I love dealing with these. Okay. Wily 2 is not an easy stage. Take it slow. And you get a beautiful start here. Now, the one thing you'll notice the most about Wily stages is the fact that your weapon energy does not refill in between battles. Also, Catman's back. And this time, you cannot use his weakness on him, meaning you have to use the Mega Buster. Basically, keep him away from you. He has a lot of space to deal with. And that's an example of my controls getting locked once a Robot Master is defeated. So when picking up these health pickups, be very careful. This part of the stage is probably the easiest one. I'm going to want to refill some Magnet Beam right here. Alright. There's another rematch down here, and you want to be careful of this one. Elecman's back. Very nice. I only got hit by his body, which is nowhere near as bad. Alright. That's a lot harder to do than it looks. God damn it! I just fell down stupidly. Yeah, and the other thing you'll notice about Wily stages is that they basically never have checkpoints. Normal stages, full of that stuff. Wily stages, hell no. Why would we do that? That's just too easy, come on. Anyway, if you die, it just means you have to do everything again. The best part about that is that you can actually re-pick up weapon energy. Because weapon energy respawns upon death in Mega Man 1. Not in any other classic game, but in Mega Man 1, definitely. Trying to keep him away from me. Stop jumping. I took more damage to you than I needed to. In general, out of the first two stages, Wily 1 is actually not that bad of a stage. The only really difficult part is the Yellow Devil right at the end. Wily 2 is probably the hardest of the 4. Yeah, there's 4 stages. Wily 4 is... No, Wily 4. Wily 2 is, in my opinion, the hardest of the 4. Mainly because Cartman can be very unpredictable. He's the easiest Robot Master, really only because, his easiest Robot Master... He's not the easiest Robot Master... He's not the easiest Robot Master to defeat with the Mega Buster, in my opinion. He takes the most damage from the Mega Buster, but he's not the easiest. Alright, now we're past that section. The rest of the stage is basically a breeze. The only checkpoint you're really going to get in this stage is, obviously, the one right before the boss. I want this, so I'm going to grab it. Always good to have a bit of extra... I'm trying to say something here, and I don't know what it is. There we go. That's nice. Nice big weapon pickup here. Elect Beam actually isn't that bad, and you're not going to really use it at all in the next stage. You'll want Magnet Beam. Magnet Beam is basically your priority. You should prioritize Magnet Beam. I've only got a few uses of Thunder Beam left, but I'm not going to be using it in the next battle. Ow. Get out. Okay, I could die here as well. Okay, first use of the Firestorm. The boss of Wily 2 is a interesting person. The Copy Robot. The Copy Robot will take the same weapon that you have and use it against you. You should always... Trying to figure out a pattern for the Copy Robot is not fun, because I really don't think he has a pattern. Well, that's a bit weird. I thought you spawned right up. Anyway, now that we have full health, this battle will be a bit easier. But I never really distinguished a pattern for the Copy Robot. I believe he's supposed to have a pattern, like whenever you jump, he fires or something, or whenever you fire, he jumps. So that's why the main strategy for the Copy Robot is fire, then jump immediately afterwards. Also jump straight away, because you never know what he can do. That's how he works. Yeah, whenever you fire, he jumps. There we go. Yeah, that's his strategy. Whenever you fire your weapon, he jumps. What is really funny is that he will use any weapon that you're currently using. So he can use anything ranging from the Mega Buster to the Magnet Beam, hilariously. If you select the Super Arm, he'll simply run around the room because he can't do anything. Okay. So I'm going to end it here because this is Wily 3. We are running a bit low on weapon energy. We have 2 lives to go. I think we're going to be fine. We'll be fine. So, okay. So, that's the end of this episode of Mega Man 1. Next time is going to be the finale of the main playthrough. We're going to have a bonus video afterwards as well. Not going to be as detailed as other things, as other previous bonus videos I've had, but that was Wily 1 and Wily 2. Next time we do Wily 3 and Wily 4. Until then, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.